So I just want to ask the audience a question. How many of you guys know someone or have a friend or family member who works for a small business? Please raise your hand. Well, did you know, in 2021, small businesses reached 32.5 million, which is nearly 99.9% of all businesses in the United States. And according to the SBA, California ranks #1 for the greatest number of small business over any other US state in 2021, with 4.2 million. Here in San Francisco, 93% of all business is small business. So although big business and large corporations do contribute to the economic stability of the United States, it is clear that small business is a key component to that. Today, I'll be revealing how the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce and the work that I do there really balance out the voice of big and small business. So, who is the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce? Well, we were founded in 1850 and been in business for over 171 years. We like to think that we are the voice of the business community, as we do this through our advocacy work, economic development, and business development. We represent 1,000 businesses in San Francisco and throughout the Bay Area, and they employ over 250 employees. Our businesses range from big to small to large corporations and go over many different industries. But how does the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce really help business? Well, we do this through our networking opportunities, by helping businesses get a sense of community. And we do this through our marketing efforts, helping businesses get more visibility so that they can increase customers that come through their doors. And we do this through our advocacy work, keeping businesses aware of the different policies that affect them, and working with city departments and city leaders opposing and supporting policies that make for a stronger and better business community in San Francisco. And also, with my work that I do as the small business leader at the Chamber, I really connect entrepreneurs to resources. If that's from walking them through the process of permitting and licensing, to getting one-on-one coaching, to business consulting, to creating workshops about financial literacy and business planning, to really curving out networking opportunities specifically for them, and bridging the gap to capital access by introducing them to lenders, banks, and also keeping them aware of different grant programs. So how many people know someone who works for a large corporation or a big business? Great. Well, according to a study done by the San Francisco Business Times, these are the 5 largest businesses in San Francisco based on employee count. The first one being Salesforce, the second one being Sutter Health, the third one being Wells Fargo, the fourth one being Uber, and the fifth one being Kaiser. And just to let you guys know, all of these are actually members of the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce. So how does the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce really balance the voice of big and small business? Now, although they may have different needs, big and small businesses have one goal in common, and that's really to have a business community in which they can grow, thrive, and feel supported in. Now, we do a lot of this through our advocacy work. For instance, during the pandemic, restaurants were not allowed to have indoor dining, as you guys all know. So the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce was a huge advocate in making sure that the outdoor dining parklets that you see all around stay permanent in San Francisco. That way restaurants didn't have to depend on delivery or takeout service. We also do this through working with outside organizations to keep clean and safe streets in San Francisco. We also created a voter guide ballot to help small businesses and big businesses and all businesses in San Francisco understand the initiatives that they will vote on in the upcoming election. And we also make it an opportunity for our businesses to get in front of political leaders. An example of this would be Mayor London Breed speaking to our businesses. We've had the DA, and we had different district supervisors. And this is really key, as this is a unique opportunity for our businesses' voices to be heard and to be in an intimate setting where they can learn about really what's happening in San Francisco and how our business leaders are really contributing to having a better and stronger business community in San Francisco. Another way that we balance big and small business is supporting collaboration among the two. So some examples of this. So Visa has worked with me specifically in creating a website to help entrepreneurs really understand their business plan and their financial goals. Then we have BlackRock, which is a key example of how a big business supported a small business, as they are the world's largest management asset company with 10 trillion in assets under their management. And they really support our minority-owned businesses at the Chamber. LinkedIn, who supports our women-owned businesses. And we have Redwood Credit Union, who supports my Small Business Help Desk, which is an ongoing series online, which we host different topics that are important to the business community, or what we deem is important to the business community. So some topics have been PPP loan forgiveness, e-commerce, and financial planning. We have Alaska Airlines as well, who is on our board, who really supports our networking opportunities. And here is a picture of me, actually at a small business in the Mission District called Bravino, and it's owned by a husband and wife. And we actually did a ribbon cutting. Alaska Airlines came out, we had the Economic Development Center come out, and it was a great celebration in regards to big and small business coming together and collaborating. We have Small Business Week, and that's a week full of workshops, networking events, webinars, really focus on the business community in San Francisco, or I should say the small business community in San Francisco. And some big corporations and big businesses that have really supported that have been Bank of America, Freecology, Bill.com, Wells Fargo, and Meta, otherwise known as Facebook. Now, how to get involved with the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce? Please go to our website at www.sfchamber.com. Also, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SF_chamber and on Facebook at SF Chamber. Now, some upcoming events. We have Small Business Week, which is May 2nd through May 6th, which I'm super excited about because it's the first live Small Business Week in 2 years. Our opening event is May 2nd at the East Cut Crossing in Soma District, and that will be from 5:30 to 7:30, and that's really focusing on our women entrepreneurs in San Francisco, so please come and support. Then we have our closing event, which is May 6th, which is at the Pearl in Mission Bay, very close to the Chase Center, and that's really supporting all our diverse businesses. And that will be from 5:30 to 6:30. You can find more out about other events throughout the week and those two events. Please visit our website, which is sfsmallbusinessweek.com. Then we have our City Beat Breakfast, which is May 18th, and our city trip to Boston, which is in September. Well, thank you everyone for joining me today, and if you have any questions, please feel free to go to our website. Thank you.